Hey guys, 22 Plinkster here. I have in my hand the new Savage A22 Mag. Now, I've done a review on the A17, which came out a couple of years ago, but the A22 Mag is almost identical to the A17. The big difference is one shoots a 17 HMR and the other one shoots a 22 Magnum. But they both work on a delay blowback system. Okay, with your high pressure rimfire such as your 22 Mag and your 17 HMR, you have to have some kind of delay blowback design. If not, you're going to rupture some casings, and that is not a good thing. Let me shoot it a few times and I'll give you some details on this rifle. Now, I am shooting a scope, I am shooting a Bushnell rimfire on here, and because this rifle does not come with open sights, so I had to put a scope on it. Let's start up here close. All right. Man, that pops it a whole lot harder than a 22 long rifle. All right. Shoots pretty good. All right, let me give you some details on this rifle. Now, this rifle was created pretty much for someone that was looking for a little bit more power than a 22 long rifle. This rifle, it actually comes with a delayed blowback action, which I mentioned before, a hard chrome bolt, with dual controller round feed, which that also ensures reliability when feeding the cases in there. It has a case hardened receiver and a button rifle barrel. Now, with that button rifle barrel, you're going to get very good accuracy. Now, I've put several hundred rounds through this rifle in the past couple of weeks, and I've been pretty pleased with it. The Accu trigger can be adjusted just like all the other Accu triggers, but it comes from the factory set at about 2 pounds. It's very, very good. Now, again, I mentioned that this rifle does not come with any kind of open sights on it, but it does come with the sling mount, so you can mount you a sling. Of course, the stock is synthetic and it comes with a rubber butt plate. It does have your manual safety, where the safety should be, in my opinion, and also the latch here will allow you to lock the bolt back and show that the rifle is clear. Now that I shot some targets up close, let's take it to the 100-yard range and see what this rifle is capable of doing at 100 yards. I have a target set up downrange at 100 yards. Now, I'm going to be using some of the CCI ammunition that was created for the A22 Mag. Now, you can use any kind of 22 Magnum ammunition that you would like. It's going to cycle, it's going to run all of it, it's going to shoot well, but they actually designed this ammunition for this rifle. CCI is a sister company with Savage, so they work together to create really the perfect ammunition for this. It's loaded with the 35 grain Game Point bullet head, and it's traveling at 2,100 feet per second at the muzzle. Now, let's see if I can do my part and shoot a good group at 100 yards. It's not bad. You know, it's an inch group besides that one flyer. So I may have pulled it off on that first shot, but you know, but that's right at about an inch group, not counting that one flyer. So it'll shoot pretty good. It'll shoot really good. Now let's try some different kind of ammunition with it and see what kind of results we get with it. Got the target from down the range. It is a little bit better than an inch, not counting this one. So it's actually probably about an 1.5 inch group at 100 yards. It's still minute of squirrel. It's still a dead coyote if you're coyote hunting with this, or a prairie dog. Now, I did have this one flyer. I don't know if it was me or the rifle, but let's just blame it on me. So now I've got a different kind of ammunition. this was loaded, the ammunition that I fired previously was loaded with a 35 grain game point traveling at 2100 feet per second. I'm going to be using some other CCI ammo. Now this is a 40 grain game point, the same kind of bullet head, but only 5 grains heavier. Now this one's traveling at 1875 feet per second. So if you're doing your math, it's 225 feet per second slower than this right here. See if it likes a little bit heavier bullet, traveling a little bit slower. Now this may be not the go-to ammo. I don't know. I've never shot this ammo out of this rifle, so we're going to find out together. See if it shoots better or worse or about the same. It's actually the first malfunction I've had out of this rifle, but it may be the ammo. Wow, that's actually probably a little bit better group if you take out that one flyer. I've got 4. The last 4 I shot, I believe it was the last 4. You're looking about an inch. Let me try something. Let me go ahead and load up 5 more and try it again. It's always good, even though it's the same kind of bullet, it is a different grain. It is traveling at a different, feet per second and different speed than the other ammo. And it's good to shoot at least 5 or 10 rounds to acclimate the barrel with a different kind of ammunition. So let me try these 5 here. And I'm going to aim a different spot on the paper. And let's see. That's about the same. So you can expect about a 2-inch group, 1.5 to 2 inch group using this 40 grain. Now let's try something lighter. I think I've got some lighter 22 mag ammo in the house. Let's shoot some real light, fast stuff through it. All right, now we're going from one extreme to the other. We've shot a 35 grain game point, a 40 grain game point. Now we're going to be shooting a 30 grain different polymer tip bullet made by CCI. This ammo is traveling at 2200 feet per second, so it's 100 feet per second faster than this other ammo. Now, I will be very surprised if this ammo will hold, better than a 2-inch group, okay? I've shot it before, different stuff. I've never shot it out of this particular rifle. I usually shoot Federal 50 grain, 22 mag. I've always had the best luck out of the Federal 50 grain, but who knows? Maybe we'll get a good group with this. I have no idea. I've never tried it. I could be completely wrong. Okay. Doesn't like to cycle that light bullet, I think. Plus, I fired over 400 rounds through this gun and I have not cleaned it yet either. Wow. It did print a little bit to the left, but not counting that one flyer, that's about a 1-inch group. So again, that one flyer could have been me. It could have been the rifle. Like I said, I've put close to 400 rounds. I've put 2 boxes of this through this rifle in the past couple weeks, and I have not cleaned it. But wow, I'm actually impressed. That's probably one of the best groups I've shot out of it with this. You know what? Let's see if that wasn't a fluke. I'm gonna load it back up. Put 5 more rounds through it, because that's kind of impressive besides that one flyer. So all right, we're kind of learning together with this new ammo. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to aim a different spot so it's going to print closer to the middle of the target. And again, I had one flyer, and then I had 4 shooting about a 1-inch group. Well, that one flyer may be the rifle getting really, really dirty and not cleaning it. When I first got this rifle, I was consistently shooting about an 1.5 inch group. I wasn't getting those flyers, but like I said, that's not bad. That's definitely minute of squirrel at 100 yards. That's actually hitting a squirrel head at 100 yards. All right, let me give you my final thoughts on the A22 Magnum. The A22 Mag, it's a good little rifle. The MSRP on the A22 Mag is $475. Now that's the MSRP. I've been seeing it online when they're in stock selling in between $380 and $410. So you can probably pick this rifle up for about $390. And you know, there's not too many 22 mag rifles, semi-automatic rifles that are on the market. It's a pretty good rifle. You know, if you do, you know, your own homework on it, you know, find out what kind of ammunition it likes. Now, even though this is the ammunition out of this particular rifle, your rifle may shoot different, okay? Even though you buy this or this or this, you need to find out what ammunition shoots good out of your rifle. Not all rifles are the same, even though they were made at the same factory, probably by the same people. They're all going to shoot a little bit different and probably shoot ammunition a little bit different. Now, I did put 400 rounds through this rifle. I had 2 malfunctions, and you saw those 2 malfunctions on video. You know, I could have retook this video and took those malfunctions out, but I want to be honest, like I am on all of my reviews that I show you guys. Those malfunctions, I chalk it up to it being dirty. It's rimfire, just like a 22 LR or a 17 HMR. You need to clean these rifles, you know, after every 100, 150 rounds or so to just ensure reliability. But for the most part, you know, for $390, it will be a great coyote gun, you know, squirrel gun, ground squirrel, prairie dog, you know, anything like that when you need just a little bit extra oomph, and a 22 LR just won't cut the mustard. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. Go check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can ask me those questions there. And until next time, y'all be safe and keep blinking.